Big homie, when you see Trump pardon, 1,500 people from the insurrection of January 6th, what do you say when he signed that executive order and say, man, release all them guys from 4 years ago? What are we doing?
They trying to change the Constitution right now to allow for a third term.
They are. They're asking for
letting all of them out. They're finna amass themselves again. They ain't leaving out that White House without a fight, bro.
It seems it's giving dictatorship, man. It's giving a little dictatorship. Is that what we need as American people? Do we need to be like really led for like decades versus every 4 years switching it up?
Do you feel like democracy is broken?
I feel like 4 years is not enough for change. That's if presidents have real power.
Okay, so let's go over a series of facts. Previously in El Salvador, if you got caught drunk driving, the police will pull you out the car and shoot you on the street. Now, they just rank El Salvador as the safest country in the world. The president rounded up all the gang members. He built a special jail for all of them and took them all off the street. Safest place in the world now. Countries in Africa, you a gang member, a robber, and a thief, they just executed 475 of these guys in one day.
That's a good deterrent of crime.
That just happened. Bro, humans only respect danger, especially men, bro. That's it. They only gonna respect danger or their wife, bro.
So it goes back to say with Trump pardoning the 1,500, like I could do a crime, and in 4 years, if the laws change, I'll be out. It kind of allows the crime to kind of happen without, real consequence.
Here's the thing. There are groups of people still upset about the Civil War, man. There are cities and states in this country that if you got this color skin, they say, hey man, don't be over here after a certain time. You better get your ass home. That's what's going on. You cannot destroy an idea. Because without an idea, no war can be fought. They just tried to tell us that bin Laden's son Hamza has been dead all this time. The man not dead. He's in charge of the Islamic nation of all warfighters. They discovered documentation from raids they pulled in Afghanistan that their first tactic was to use wildfires here in America. Soon as Trump make terrorist organizations, soon as Trump label cartels as terrorist organizations, we see these fires start. Who ushers all of the illegals through the border? The cartel. On the ICE website, 13,000 people got let across with murder convictions. Over 1,000 people on the terrorist watch list living in undetained status.
All right, so let's do it like this. And we're going to touch on the cartel and what's going on the border, but you spoke on the wildfires.
Right.
We see LA burning right now, man. Not only from the Palisades to Eden Fire to Hearst Fire, and jump down to San Diego. A lot of people look at like this could possibly be something that is not nature, but yet human, endeavor.
It's definitely some human intervention going on. Simply because, here's the thing. Olympics coming to LA in 3 years.
Yes.
They know fire season comes every year. They don't use manpower to come out and clean up the brush that starts these fires. They don't allow the water additive that you can add to the water to increase the firefighting capabilities of the water by almost 8,000%. They don't allow that. Every other country in the world uses it. We got enough manpower here to fight all of this. But we got to get firefighters to come from South Africa, Mexico. They bring guys out of jail to fight the fires. They can use those same guys to go clean up the brush to stop it from happening. Fires seem to come every year. We have fires in New Jersey. We have fires in New York. We have the Smokehouse Creek fire in Texas was 1 million acres burned.
Oh yeah, February of I think last year.
It's 1 million acres burned. Took them 3 days to start fighting the fire. There was no protocols in place to get aerial firefighting technology in there. But let you speed down this street right here. They own you.
So what will be the gain? Is it insurance? I remember back in when the wise guys was moving in East Coast, they would use insurance fraud as far as, hey, if it's not making business, burn it down. What is the gain of burn down neighborhoods or allow neighborhoods to be burned down? Like the Olympics is one thing, but that's just an event. Like what is it a bigger plan at hand to say, yeah, let's restructure the West Coast?
Good question. So in the Amazon rainforest, they have several groups of indigenous populations. If they don't move, you can't log here. You can't build here. Logging companies come, start a fire, burn the shit down. Now they gotta move. So whenever they see white people over there, they finna bow and arrow you to death immediately. No questions asked. That's why. A land grab is a land grab. The man house burned down, he paid $9 million for it. 3 months before, his insurance company called, cancel his policy. His house burned down, they called and offered him $750,000 for the land. A land grab is a land grab.
When they offer $770 to
$750,000.
No, I mean,
okay, yeah.
Biden came in and said the media was all around. We're gonna give every person who's affected by these fires $770.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that amount of money over in the West Coast given to every person affected by this fire?
They sent $62 billion to Ukraine. And guess who just got the contract to rebuild Ukraine? BlackRock. The same company here who just got hit with sanctions for buying up all of the empty properties and putting them up for rent at exorbitant amounts. It's the same thing.
When you see
I'm like the book of Eli with this shit.
No, I'm telling you. Was somebody basically, because Trump was mad about where's the water? He just visited LA. He was arguing with the mayor about, she's saying, hey, people want to come back to their homes and get stuff out. It may take a week or so. It's dangerous. He's like, why is it taking a week? Where's the water? And I've heard stories of he's not sending no aid until the water's released. Like, can someone own the water? Like I heard, is someone owning water in California to where
they emptied the reservoirs out that were supposed to fight the fires. They emptied them and they said it was because of conservation issues for the smelt fish, which is an invasive species from China that shouldn't even be there in the first place. Bro, we from the field, bro. We know when we have to finesse and when we couldn't do good business. We all know it. We all know he be finessing. So look, we ain't even finna play with him like that. Either he got it for this or he don't. We ain't finna play with him. But when you finessing on such a high level, it's hard to see the wolf with the sheep's clothes on until he pop out biting you, whipping your leg off. It's too late now. They playing crazy. The smelt.
I seen it.
When was the last time anybody here ate a smelt?
Yeah, I see. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
So a smelt is a fish about 4 or 5 inches long that you can eat with the bones intact. It's an invasive species. In Texas, the wild boar is an invasive species. They pay you to go out and kill them. In Florida, the reticulated python is an invasive species. They pay you to go out there and kill them. But the smell, you can't even fish for it. and it don't even belong there.
How did it even get there?
It's from China. It's an invasive species. You feel me? They like to set up their own little fish farms without anybody saying anything, without anybody knowing it. They set up a fish farm. They got raided. The fish got out. That's how it happened, bro.
Yeah, man.
They doing whatever. Anything goes.
Anything goes. Jesus, we.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real.
real life street story.